This track is a D Dorian sound, meaning the notes of C major against a D root. You can always play a D Dorian mode or a D minor 7 arpeggio. But how do you get to more interesting color? There are 7 arpeggios in the D Dorian mode, but only 3 of them don't contain the note D. And those are the ones that we're going to try to memorize right now. A great way to memorize which ones don't have the note D is just going to the notes of a D minor 7 arpeggio and building a 4-part chord starting from every note of that arpeggio except for D. So if you build an arpeggio from the 3rd of D, F, you have F major 7. The 5th of D is A, you have A minor 7. And then the flatted 7th of D minor 7 is C, you have C major 7. So let's map out the notes of D minor 7 on the A string. D, F, A, C. Now let's play an arpeggio across from each one of those degrees. D minor 7, F major 7, A minor 7, C major 7. You can hear them as chords against the D root. Check this out. Here's a D minor 7. Here's an F major 7 with D in the bass. Gives you a D minor 9 sound. Here's an A minor 7 with D in the bass. Sus 9 sound. Here's a C major 7 with D in the bass. Sus with a 13. These sounds by themselves give you a ton of color to play with over a D minor track. Trick we can always do to create tension when we're playing, and most fusion players use it all the time when they're playing over static funk vamps in Dorian, is play the 5 of the 1 chord moving to the 1 chord. So if I'm thinking about it in D Dorian, it would be a D minor sound going to an A7 sound and coming back to a D minor sound. Now I didn't play a normal A7, I played A altered. So what is altered? Altered is 1, flat 2, sharp 2, 3, sharp 4, flat 6, flat 7, starting from the 5th. So I go to the 5th of my chord, right? So if I'm on D, I'm going to an A note, and I'm playing in altered mode. Now you can really think about altered as the 7th mode of melodic minor. So if you want to think about B flat melodic minor, it gives you the same notes as A altered. So here's the sound of a B flat melodic minor moving to D Dorian. Here's where it gets wild. You can do the same kind of thing going to every one of these substitutions. So let's look at that F major 7. Now I'm going to resolve back to that F major 7 from its 5 chord. So what's the 5 of F? Let's locate it. I'm going to go up to F's 5th. It's the note C. Now on that C, I'm going to build an altered mode. So that's like playing D flat melodic minor and then resolving it to one of the chord tones of F major 7. Now when I get back in, I'm still in D Dorian or F Lydian, but I'm really trying to shoot at one of the notes of F as the resolution of that D flat melodic minor scale. This is some out shit, so buckle up and let's listen to the sound of D flat melodic minor resolving to F. Now let's do the same exact thing going to A minor. The arpeggio built from the 5th of D. So what's the 5 of A? Again, I'm really an A Aeolian. It's E. So it's E altered, meaning F melodic minor, moving back to that A Aeolian. All over D. Let's check out this sound. Last but not least, we have C major 7, the chord built on the flatted 7th of D minor. Now, what's the 5 of that C? G. G altered, moving to C Ionian, right? A flat melodic minor, moving back to D Dorian. Let's hear this sound. Now let's combine all of these sounds and resolutions to make longer lines all over the neck. Check this out. When you're practicing this concept, make sure that you resolve to one of the 4 chord tones of the chords, but you're using the entire mode of D Dorian. So when you're going to C, it's C Ionian. When you're going to D, it's D Dorian. When you're going to F, it's F Lydian. When you're going to A, it's A Aeolian. But when you're practicing these resolutions, don't just go to a note in the mode. Try to aim at a note of the arpeggio of the substitution. That's the strength of this concept. Now here are some examples resolving from the parallel alter chords back into those substitutions. And we're going to go to each of their chord tones, starting with the root. Now we're going to go to the 3rd. Here's the 5th. Finally, let's try resolving to the sevenths. When you practice this concept, it's better to separate the major sevens and the minor sevens because both major seven chords, C major 7 and F, have the same resolutions. When you're going to their thirds and major sevens, lines tend to look like this. So they resolve in the exact same way. But when I look at the minor chords, those two resolve in the same way, D minor and A minor. For exclusive content, tabs, and tons of instructional material, please join our Patreon, subscribe to this channel, leave a comment, like it, and we'll see you next time.